Welcome to another FormationData beta test demo. Today we're going to be taking a look at which modules may be useful for accounting and bookkeeping companies. So we'll start off with formation companies. This module gets all of its data directly from Companies House. We can search a location. We can search an industry by SIC code or just type it in a keyword. We can search a time frame, so let's go last 30 days. As you can see, we've had 14 property companies launched within Northampton in the last 30 days. We could even search nationwide for how many that have launched today. 130 property companies launched in the UK within the last 24 hours. Or we could search a custom date range. Let's go for the 1st of January 2021 to the 31st of January 2021. Wow, okay, so as you can see, 3,226 results. I prefer to look in list view. It's just easier to identify dissolved companies, etc. You can skip through the 323 pages, skip through these using these tabs at the top. If you prefer to work in Excel and want to do some data scrubbing or looking for specific things, you can download it in a CSV file and open it up in a spreadsheet. If we take a look at one of the companies here, as you can see, there's nothing that stands out like a sore thumb here. Confirmation good, accounts good. What we're doing today is looking for companies with a filing issue. So we've got our directors listed down here. We've got precise search and non-precise search. All precise search does is taking a few extra details such as address, etc. So if you've got a really common name like John Smith, you probably want to go down the precise search route. So here we've got the director here. We can drop them a message or connect in with them on LinkedIn if we find an issue. So let's have a look at a couple more of these records and then we'll open them up en masse. So here we go. We've got an overdue confirmation statement. Let's look for any mortgages. We haven't got any mortgages on there. We'll take a quick look at the accounts, but again, if they are a very small company, we won't be adding them to the prospecting list. So no real current assets on there. Again, if we wanted to, we could, let's try precise search and just show you. So it takes in some more location details, etc. Truna Foods. So for some reason the same director has created two accounts, but this is the chap that we'd be contacting if we was going to add it as an actual prospect. So let's open some up in new tabs. So I'm just using my Windows key down here and clicking on some of these so they all open up in a new tab. If I accidentally click on any dissolved ones, it just simply won't load a page. We're actually launching a filter to scrub those out, filter those out. And again, just going to quickly look down the list and see if anything jumps out as a filing issue. So quite literally standing out like a sore thumb. So here we go, we have overdue accounts here. We're going to have a quick scroll down. But this is just dormant accounts, so we're not going to contact them. Let's open up a couple more pages. So overdue confirmation statement. Have a quick look down here. Let's see if they've got any fixed assets on their books. Okay, yeah, so this is you know, probably worth adding to the list. So we're going to click Save to CRM, and over on this left hand side you'll see lists there. I've created 3 lists, so contacted on LinkedIn, contacted on Facebook, and property prospects. We're just going to pop this one into property prospects. Now you could add a tag like overdue confirmation statement, or some notes about it, anything interesting you see there, but we're just going to save that one to CRM. We'll hopefully find a couple more. Overdue confirmation statement. Can't see any mortgages on there, but again, always worth a little look. So yeah, 70 grand's worth of fixed assets on there, and an overdue confirmation statement. So we're going to save this one to property prospects. Another overdue confirmation statement, and we've got a mortgage on there. So I'm going to save that to property prospect. You could go through 3 pages and not get one, and then go through 1 pages and get 5. It's here we go, another one. Let's have a look on there. So again, no real big numbers on there, so we're not going to save that one. And a mortgage on there, and they've actually had some gazettes issued, and now they're overdue again. I'll take a quick look at the accounts. So again, probably not worth actually contacting. So that's how easy it is. We are actually in the process of creating an advanced filter that will actually read due dates and things like that for accounts due. So you could say, show me companies with accounts falling due within 30 days, or a confirmation statement within 30 days. Or you could say, show me you know, property companies in a set location that have an overdue confirmation statement or overdue accounts. So you won't, it will actually take out the task of clicking through each company. It make it a lot more effective and speed it up. That said, we sat with an accountancy company 2 days ago, and we went for property companies and see what we could get. There was a couple of thousand lines of data in the time period that we set. As you can see, there's 3,000 here. In 2 hours, we had identified 84 prospects. So that's, you know, something with something meaningful on their balance sheet or mortgages, and they either had an overdue confirmation statement or an overdue set of accounts, and we generated 16 contacts, actual telephone calls from there by lunchtime the next day. The accountancy firm had signed 1 company over the phone to their services and set up another 3. They do like a free consultation of what they can do for you via Zoom or Teams. So, but to actually obtain 1 client in that short space of time and set up 3 consultations, just using this method, just looking at filing issues, is pretty good going. So that's the first module there. Again, you want to be to get the most out of this system. You really need to put in a few hours a week on this. It's not like buying in leads where you just buy 50 leads and phone them. You actually have to put in the search criteria, work through the data, build a list, and prospect them. So this is prospecting for lead generation, and completely different from just buying in leads. That said, a module over here, you can find people looking for your services. So if we look at recent posts, what this will do is scout social media and look for people looking for your services. So, you know, can anyone recommend an accountant? Can anyone recommend an accountant that's reasonably priced? Can anyone recommend an accountant that isn't super expensive? 2 days ago. Anyone recommend a good accountant for a limited company? My one currently might as well work directly for HMRC. So again, you can pick up people looking for that services via social media, but you need to almost be checking that hourly, because social media can become quite saturated with people getting in there. Some of them have 200-300 comments within 2 days. Right, the next one that we'll take a look at is formation businesses. Now what this will do is, let's try N39AG within 10 miles, and let's search lettings agents. What this will do is this will find companies within your set search criteria, and I'll show you the difference between the two. So this is a default search. So all this is going to bring back is opening times, websites, telephone numbers. So if you was doing contact form marketing, and we could load more down here, if you was doing contact form marketing, you would simply only need to open up the websites and contact them via their contact form. If you wanted to do social media marketing or connect with people to grow your social media network and just comment on things that they're doing, or you wanted to specifically tout for their business via LinkedIn or Facebook or even email addresses, we'll repeat that search with an advanced search. Oops. Between the locations then. So we go for lettings agents again. Now this one does take a little bit longer to do. Once it's found them and found the list of websites, our system will actually access their website and scan their websites for telephone numbers, email addresses, additional email addresses, social media buttons. So if they find a LinkedIn button, it will take the individual URL of that LinkedIn profile, so you can go and connect with them on LinkedIn. As you can see, we had a little glitch out there and it returned no results, so I just hit the search button again. Yeah, because this one has a lot of work to do, this one tends to take a minute or two to return information on an advanced research. We are launching a feature where you can set your search going and it will automatically save to a list for you to come back to in 5 minutes, so you can get on with other things, get on with other prospecting, and it will just notify you once it's done. So as you can see here, we now have LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook records coming up. We have email addresses. If we couldn't find an email address for it on the page, then it doesn't list one, but email addresses here. So you could download that. You could either load more, or you could download this in a CSV for your mailing campaign, or if you just wanted to grow your LinkedIn network, connect to them on LinkedIn. Same as Facebook, if you wanted to reach out to them on Facebook and comment on their posts as and when they have an issue within your industry that you can answer as an expert to grow your social media network. There's a lot of ways that you can use formation businesses. So even if they are types of clients that you take on, it's even though they've got an established accountant, etc., it's still worth adding them to your social media network. So if they do post any accountancy related questions or message on their social media, posts on their social media that you as an expert could answer, it's certainly worth using it to grow your social media network as well. So they're probably the three main modules: formation companies, formation recommend, and formation businesses. We also have formation AI, which is more of a content tool. So you could get it to write blog posts, articles. It's always worth putting a set of human eyes over it as well. It just is, because I mean it may come up with something that's no longer relevant. HMRC or Companies House might have changed something and it's not up to date with that information yet, so it's always worth putting a set of human eyes over there. So you could write something like, please write an introductory email offering accountancy services to landlords. Helps if I spell it right. So let's see what the AI comes up with. Yep, there we go. Again, so bookkeeping, tax planning, monthly financial statements, expense optimizations, budgeting and forecasting, year-end financial statements. If you don't offer any of these services, just delete them out. But it's great at creating the basis of content for you to tailor to your own needs. You could write something like, what is cash accounting? Please write a blog post on this. There we go. So again, it can write your blog posts on there. So if you're interested in testing the FormationData.co.uk B2B lead generation and prospecting software, head on over to FormationData.co.uk and you can receive 50% off your first month subscription using the discount code SAVE50. We're currently priced at £79.99 per month. There are no contracts and you can cancel at any time. So your first month subscription with that discount would be £40.